You coming to say hi, Alyssa?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live stream.
Alyssa came to say hi
from here.
Hi.
Okay, so guys, we are here to announce the winner of the Disney Bargain Battle. But before we get to that, we are going to just share our experience, because I don't think anybody has done anything like this to this magnitude before. There were 8 channels participating. Jen at Life Joyfully Done had done this bargain battle before with Connor at Carousel of Connor. Oh. However, it was just the 2 of them. So this time we had 8 channels participating and fighting for the title of Bargain Battle Extraordinaire. So who wants to go first? I guess the first question is, before we get to who won, how was the shopping experience? Because if you haven't watched the videos, we had a budget of $50 where you could go over 50 or under 50.
By only $5.
By only $5. So who struggled with that?
Not really.
No struggles.
We're professionals here.
That's right.
I know. So where did everybody shop? Because the one thing that I found when I was watching everyone's videos, and this is the one thing I expected, a lot of us shopped at the Character Warehouse in Orlando, either the one on Vineland or the one on I-4.
Independent.
Yeah. So a lot of us shopped at the same place. And then somebody else shopped at the other Character Warehouse, like in California somewhere. And I was just under the impression that we're all going to come up with some mini ears. We're all going to have like keychains and just kind of the same type of items. And not one person who gave an item gave the same item that another channel gave.
Yeah, everything was completely different across the channels, which was amazing.
Hi, Katrina.
Hi, Katrina. Welcome to the stream. Hi, Rachel. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Nikki, no worries, girl. We got you. Just hang out with us in the chat.
Yeah, what about you, Jake? Where did you end up shopping for some of the stuff you got?
I did. I was in Orlando over March, and then I ordered from the WDW outlet. I don't know if you've ordered for them. Like they do like personal shopping. I think they're out in California.
Okay.
So I did get a few things from them, and then I did eBay a little bit, because you can get some brand new merch on eBay for good prices, like old new stock and things like that either people just inherited or are getting rid of. So I was able to find a few deals there, and I think a little bit in my local Disney store here in the city. So a little bit everywhere, yeah.
Yeah, I did get some of my stuff from our local outlets out here, because we have like 3 that are within an hour and a half from me. So very fortunate.
So I did all of.
Oh, go ahead. No, I was just going to ask Morgan, because I know you got a couple things from the Character Warehouse too, right, Morgan?
Yeah, I got a good amount from the Character Warehouse, but I also was, I don't know if you would call it fortunate, but like 2 of the Disney stores right by me were closing. So I lucked out on their closing sales.
That's not fortunate. I used to work at that store, Morgan.
Yeah. Which one?
I used to work at Arundel Mills.
Arundel Mills is not near me.
I thought you were in Baltimore County. Or are you in Montgomery?
I'm in Hartford.
Oh.
Yeah. So I did go to the Baltimore one, but then I think I also went to, maybe I did go to Anne Arundel Mills. I went to 2 of them.
Where did you get the bow tie from? Because everybody is into that bow tie. Like that
bow tie was awesome.
That was the Character Warehouse. That was the Character Warehouse.
Wow.
In Orlando?
Yeah.
Wow.
They like had them in a bowl on top, like near the clothing, on top of like a stand of other stuff. And they were just in a bowl. And I was like, originally I was like, oh, is this a dog bow tie? And then I read it and it wasn't. So
Morgan, I seriously thought it was a dog bow tie. I was like, where's the little rubber band on the back?
No, but I thought it would be perfect for your concerts.
Absolutely. No, I will wear it. I will absolutely, as soon as we're back for concerts, hopefully next year.
Yeah. That was pretty awesome. So the book, I'm assuming that Jake, you got the book that you sent to Louise. You sent Louisa the book.
Yep.
That book you got from eBay.
Yeah, that I got. That was
Okay.
new old stock from a person who does like, they inherit like boxes of stuff from bookstores that go out of business or whatever. And so you can I don't have that edition. Actually, it's on my list to get. There's an earlier edition for Mickey Mouse, the Beauty and the Beast, I think that I have. But that's kind of like, I think the newest one and maybe where they stopped. But it's a really cool book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, and it was just like so spot on and unique. Like, it's not any. It's almost like I feel like the subscription box companies all need to watch every video in this bargain battle, because
100%.
the items that people got were like, not one person has unboxed like any of these items except the Little Mermaid ears that I sent to Avery's Adventures in any of their subscription boxes, and that was an intentional gift because they had opened a Mickey loot box a few weeks ago, and they got one pair of the mermaid ears, and they were kind of like tussling, like who's going to have the ears. So I intentionally sent a second pair so that both Salma and Rosalind could have their own ears. But the level of uniqueness of the items that people were sending, it was amazing.
Yeah,
I think they need to hire us. That's what needs to happen.
Yeah.
We
need to be on payroll for these people.
So we have some new people in the chat. Hi, Christina. Welcome to the stream. Yay. Hello, Mary Jo. Welcome in. We haven't announced the official winner yet, Mary Jo.
Not yet.
The chase.
No, but I think everybody did an amazing job, like actually picking items that their person would want and use, instead of just saying, oh, wait, you know what, this is going to save me 90%, so let's throw that in there. Like everybody, they wanted to win, but they also wanted everybody to like the box.
Good stuff. Exactly. Well, and that was the nice thing about being in this collab with the group of people who we were with. People wanted to win, but not at the cost of quality.
Yeah.
Right. And what were you going to say, Francis?
I felt like there was I know for me personally, and maybe some of you as well did this, but like I messaged Francis beforehand and I said, hey, I try to get you stuff that I don't think you have and that fit your preferences. But honestly, like, because we're searching for bargains, if you end up already having something and you want to resell it, like that's not going to hurt because it was a completely sort of different thing. And then I just got lucky and she didn't have any of the stuff, which was awesome. Pat on the back. But I just felt like with the swap, there was kind of more of an understanding because everyone kind of knew we were going for the bargain. So at least in my mind, I wasn't, not that I didn't care about the items as much. Like I still really wanted to curate a great box. My expectations for what I got sent, like I really wasn't too picky or anything like that. And so I think there was just kind of a mutual understanding about that as well. So yeah.
Definitely. So,
and I must say the items that I think that I found that were like kind of the cheapest, really cheapest items, because I found like 2 99-cent items that were originally priced $19.99 and $24.99. My mom found one of those, so she gets the credit because she was like, "Oh, don't you need this for your swap?" And I was just like, "I don't know." Like it took me a minute to debate as to whether or not I wanted to send it because it was like a 99-cent item. But then I looked at it and was like, this is actually a really, really cute t-shirt. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and send it. But yeah, that credit goes to my mom because she found that because she bought one for herself. So I'm linking everybody's channels in the chat. So let's go around. We haven't really introduced ourselves yet. So let's go around and have everyone kind of introduce themselves. And we're going to start with Morgan at Teaching Disney.
Hi, guys. My name's Morgan. My channel is called Teaching Disney. And I do a lot of unboxing and haul content. I just released my first fashion haul on my channel. And I just had a giveaway for 300 subscribers with my live. So go check those out. And then I have a lot of pin content and some more box swaps coming out soon.
All right. So now let's go to Jake. Okay.
Maybe.
I have to remember how to like, switch everybody back out. Here we go. Solo. Here's Jake.
Hey everybody, my name is Jake. My channel is Jake's Disney Afternoon. I do a lot of the same stuff people on here do, but I like to do a lot of vintage things, a lot of old school throwback things. I just hit a little over 200 subscribers, so I do have a giveaway also going on. So you're going to want to check that out. Yeah, I'm just here for the Disney fun and sort of new to YouTube. So this has been an exciting adventure. Thanks, Jen, for this swap. This was just the absolute best. So hope we do more of this.
And we're going to go to Dream Finding with Francis. Now, Francis, this was your first swap, right?
This was. I graduated grad school 2 weeks ago now, so I didn't have the discretionary income to like decide to do box swaps all the time. But Jen knows that I love bargains, and I have access to both character warehouses down here as well as Cast Connections because my friends love me. So I was up for the challenge to try to find some really good deals. But I am the Dream Finding with Francis on all socials. So YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, etc. I probably have the smallest following out of everyone in this group, but I have a really good Instagram following and TikTok following if you want to follow me there.
And you have great content. So everybody should be following. And I've put everybody in the description box below. So now we have the Louisa Ruby.
Hi, I'm Louisa of Louisa Ruby. I am in Kansas. That makes my location a little bit more unique. But like everybody here, I'm a Disney YouTuber, but I also sometimes do dance and decluttering content as well, as I am a dancer. And I am trying to live minimally, but it's really hard with my Disney addiction. And I also talk about things like personal finance as well on my channel. So I'm always dabbling into new things. But this box swap was such a blast. So much fun.
And last but not least, the hostess with the mostest, Jen, Alex, and Alyssa over at Life Joyfully Done.
Yep, that's us. We are actually coming up very close to our 1-year anniversary on YouTube. And we just finished up with our 500 subscriber giveaway. And let's see, content-wise, we do a lot of unboxings. I do the DIYs. What else do we do, guys?
Sometimes we might do like Friday Family Fun days.
Yeah, we do Magic Mail. Yeah.
And when we go to Disney, we do Disney vlogging essentially.
And we do have a few like recipe videos. They're a little older, but
yeah.
Oh, and we had like one skit about the first day of school.
We did a little joke about being at home for school at the start of this year, and that was pretty fun. We do a lot, but most of it is centered around Disney. We also do what's called our Magic Mail project, where we send out packages full of Disney and sometimes other items for families that are facing hard times, whether they have metastatic breast cancer in the family like we do, or just simply just struggling. I mean, this year's been hard, and everybody has their own struggles, and we like to try and send out some joy to folks who need it. And yeah, we're continuing with that. We try to send one box out per month to a family, or if they're local, just drop it off. And that's been a lot of fun. We've had a lot of support for it, and we thank all of you for that. Anything else you want to tell?
ice cream.
Oh, you want to go have ice cream? All right, we'll say goodbye to everybody.
Bye.
All right, guys.
So that's our lineup. We have the Disney darling who's not with us, but she is here in the chat. And we have Avery's Adventures, who couldn't be with us, but she's here. Salma's here in spirit. And let me just welcome in our new guest. Hey, Kelly from Magical Disney Pals. Welcome. We have Amanda from Magic for 4. Welcome. Candy Mom 15. Welcome. And Katrina says, "Go enjoy your ice cream, Melissa." So
Yeah, it's hot. It's so hot. Ice cream is definitely going to hit the spot for sure.
everybody's complaining about the heat. I haven't been outside like all day, so I have no idea what the temperature is.
Yeah, well, we have yet to turn on our AC yet, so.
Oh, see, I live in Charleston, South Carolina, so our AC is pretty much on all the time.
Yeah.
So let me ask, what was everybody's like favorite item that they picked out for their person? And if you're still with us, Disney darling, Nikki, you can answer in the chat.
I'll go first. I was so thrilled to find that Mando folio for you.
Oh my God, that was so awesome.
I was like, she's gonna love this.
It is the cutest. It is the cutest. And I'm like torn between writing in it and just never writing it.
But you could always get replacement notebooks to put inside of it.
Yeah, but that one is just so cute. Like that was, and it was such a unique find.
Mm-hmm.
It was such a unique find. And like that is the kind of things that I want to see people do. Like I want to see more things. There's so much Disney merch out there. Mm-hmm. I want to see boxes include merchandise that are just off the beaten path items.
Right. And I did pick that up, I think, from the White Marsh Disney store before it closed. So lucked out on that one.
You want to go next?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Was that me? Sorry. The book, I think, for sure was the one that I definitely had to go through a lot of listings to find it because it was one of the first. Once I decided on the theme, I knew the book existed, and I was like, okay, I have to find it, even if it means I lose. And in the end, I actually found a really good price on it. But yeah, that was for sure my favorite find.
Yeah, and I
love that. I just love that. Can I just focus on that last sentence just 1 second? Like, I have to find it even if I lose. Like, that is like the heart of this like, it was like a battle, but it wasn't really a battle. Like, people really wanted to find really good quality items.
Yeah.
And just the fact, Jake, that you were able to theme the box is crazy.
Yeah, the theme I sort of just couldn't help myself with, and I was like, you know what, I'm probably gonna lose because of this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Because also, like, it came during the stressful time at school where I teach, and I was like, you know what, I have to like narrow my parameters, otherwise I could be going crazy. But it was fun, yeah, for sure. And I found good deals in the theme, so I was sort of proud of that. It was an extra little challenge.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Morgan, what was your favorite item that you sent?
Nikki in the chat said that she liked the Jungle Cruise pin that she got me, which was like the Pop Jungle Cruise. Normally everything's right on my desk, so I would just be able to hold it up and show it to you. But I actually put some things away, so look at me go. My favorite thing that I got Jake, I was sitting here trying to think of what the heck I got Jake other than the bow tie. But I think it was the Rescuers pin. And I think it was that because, like, literally, you don't even know what I went through to get that pin, Jake.
I know, I'm difficult, and I appreciate the effort you went through because that is probably, it's one of my top couple of things for sure, if not my top thing, yeah. I love that.
Yeah,
love
let me
that
just
pin.
tell you guys,
it's right up
Jake
there. It's
has very vintage taste, and there's nothing wrong with Jake's taste, but Morgan and I we're in a challenge together, and I'm like in Florida, like, Morgan, what about this? Morgan, what about this? Trying to make sure we got things that were both value items as well as things that he liked, because his list of I don't want this crap is so long. I had a list of like, don't send me this stuff.
I was even messaging him. I'm like, are you sure you don't want this? Are you sure?
I know, and I was like, no.
I was like, are you sure you don't want a t-shirt? Because I think I could find you a really good t-shirt.
I was gonna say, like, if this swap had like an MVP trophy, Morgan, because like Jake is into, like, his channel says it all. It's Jake's Disney Afternoon. It is like Chip and Dale, Rescue Rangers. I mean, it is, Scrooge McDuck. These are Darkwing Duck. These are the things that you don't see all the time today. as
Yeah.
items,
Right.
for sale. So the fact that you were able to find items that he enjoyed, girl.
Kudos to you.
guys-
Thank you.
I gotta say, you're just really lucky that the Character Warehouse came out with that whole ink and pink set. Otherwise, you wouldn't have gotten nearly.
I would have been happy with whatever. I really would have. I'm not that bad.
I know.
have
I
taste.
had like some other things as backups, but I was like, they weren't like the greatest thing. But so I was trying to find like the best stuff. But
Was the one guy in the swap the hardest one to shop for?
Yes. Yes.
I'm sorry.
Like, you have both Morgan and I like brainstorming for weeks over what to get him.
Now I feel bad. All this conspiring that had to go on behind the scenes while I was like,
But you got the right
this is
person
easy.
because Morgan is as picky as you are, and she doesn't like getting things she doesn't like. So I knew she would go out of her way to make sure you got things that you liked.
yeah, I'm
Well, it
not
was
that
appreciated.
picky.
Girl.
Yeah,
I like
do
a very
tell.
wide variety of things, but like very, very like specific merch though. Like
Exactly.
Right. Like Morgan, you love Small World merch, right?
no. I
Please
detest
don't
small
talk about
world.
small words. All right, Louisa, what was your favorite item that you sent to your person?
Honestly, I would probably say the pins because I just knew how much she loved pin collecting, and so I really did want to get her pins, but I also really wanted to make sure they weren't pins that she had. So I just got really lucky in the fact that
That's a tall tale because I have over 1,200 pins.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I've been collecting since I was 7.
Wow.
If I wasn't moving or like in the process of moving, I'd go and show you all the boards, but that's too much effort right now.
How did you, so what was your like thought process in coming up with which pins you were going to get for her?
Well,
Because 1,200 pins, wow. The chances of duplicates were like 100,000 to 1.
yeah, that's why I wasn't gonna get her any Disney park pins or anything like that, and I did get those fig pins at Box Lunch, and I just walked in one day, and they were originally 50% off, so they were $14.90, but then they were like $7.49 or whatever. And the day I walked into that Box Lunch, it was an additional 50% off, and so, and then I was able to get 4. So I just wanted to make sure that I just was like, I'm not going to risk it by getting her any actually like Disney pins.
Yeah.
And then I hadn't seen her open any fig pins on her channel or anything like that. And so I was like, well, we'll give it a try. If she doesn't like them, she can trade them, whatever, resell them. It'll be fine. And so then I lucked out and she didn't have any.
So you did some research, which is amazing. Like, I think that is key in box swaps. Like, it's easy to just take like a preference list or an Elfster and just kind of go down the list. But it sounds like everybody kind of binge watched people's content to see what does this person really like. And the fact that that was done in the context of a bargain swap where you were just trying to get the most inexpensive items, and people took the amount of time that it took to actually get to know your person's likes and dislikes beyond just the written preferences that we sent out. That's just fantastic.
Yeah.
So Frances, what was your favorite thing that you sent out?
Okay, so it's a tie between 3, and it's all of the headwear because I was walking through Cast Connections, and I have that Stitch headband that I gave Alyssa, and I wear it when I'm putting on my makeup. Like, it keeps my hair out of my face, and my friend has the symbol one. Yeah, my friend has the symbol one, and that was the friend I went to Cast Connections with, and I was like, okay, Alyssa likes Stitch. We're going to hope that she likes this. She doesn't wear a lot of makeup at the age that she is, but like, hopefully she'll want to wear it around Disney. And then I turn around in Cast Connections and that hat is just sitting in a giant bin, the Stitch one with the arms. And I was like, I can't not get this hat. It's too cute. And then next to the hat was the Christmas ears. And I was like, they really like Christmas too. So I was like, we're just going to go with a headwear theme. They're just all going to get headwear.
Yeah.
So before I say my favorite item, I want to welcome in David to the chat. And Disney Darling said the Jungle Cruise pin.
Mhm.
And someone asked, where do we find, okay, where did you shop primarily? So we'll answer that question after I say my favorite item. And I will say the favorite item that I sent to, I will say one for Salma, one for Rosalind. It would be for Rosalind, it would be the Little Mermaid costume, because I know how much she loves Ariel. Like Ariel is like her favorite princess. She talks about it on their channel all the time, like Ariel, Ariel, Ariel. So being able to find like, and that was the first time I had ever seen that. And apparently that was actually a Disney cruise line, because I was trying to find like pictures of it, and that was a Disney cruise line item. So it was like one of the costumes that they sold on Disney Cruise Line for the Bippity Boppity boutique on the cruise ship. And he just happened to have it in the character warehouse for an extremely good discounted price. And I was able to get her one and get Zoelle one at the same time. And then for Salma, I think my favorite item was those little food and wine trays, because when I saw them, I was like, these are perfect. Like, this is literally the solution to walking around at a cocktail party and trying to figure out, how do I eat my food while holding my drink? And it's like, oh, Disney figured it out for us. Here's a plate with a cup holder, and it had a little slot where you would slide like your wine stem. So if you were drinking wine and not out of a cup, you could slide your wine stem in and sit your wine glass on it. I thought that was genius.
Mm-hmm.
So Frances said she shopped at the Cast Connections and Character Warehouse. And I know I shopped at primarily the Character Warehouse. I got a couple of things off of Shop Disney. I almost got those. Somebody sent the Love rainbow ears, and I almost got those because they were on Shop Disney for like $6.99. And I was like, no, I'm going to go with these ears that I got at the Character Warehouse. Yeah, so I think most of us shopped at the Character Warehouse. Jake, you shopped at eBay. And then some people shopped at the Disney stores that were unfortunately closing down. So it's like one of those things where it's like unfortunate for the people that work there, but clearly fortunate for people who were shopping.
Right. And then I was at the outlets that are near me. They're
okay.
Specifically Disney outlets. Yeah.
Okay.
But I will say with the first one I did with Carousel Connor, I found lots of great deals at Kohl's, Walgreens, Rite Aid. There are, especially like after a holiday, you can find some really good stuff.
Yeah, I
remember that I started at our Kohl's first, and our Kohl's, like, I was very disappointed because you gave me really high hopes for our Kohl's, and I walked in and I was like, what is this? They don't have anything on sale.
What were you going to say, Louisa?
I was going to say it would be really interesting to see this challenge done if people couldn't do the Character Warehouse or any of those. I don't know if anyone else, but like I didn't get a single thing from the Character Warehouse. Or there's no outlets in Kansas because we just lost our Disney store, which wasn't even an outlet. So it was really fun for me because I was like, I don't have the access to any Character outlets, so it was a fun challenge in that sense. But yeah, at the time, I was just able to use Shop Disney because Shop Disney had a real sale going on. And then I did box lunch. So, but I do think it would be interesting if that the Character Warehouse was not a factor for sure, because I think that helped out a lot of people. And if I had had access to it, then that probably would have helped me as well.
But you didn't have access to a Character Warehouse. You had a really good, like, very high percentage discount. Yeah, like you did amazing. Like walking into box lunch and finding like that 50% off, like on the date where they had 50% off in the store, was amazing because I couldn't use box lunch because I'm not near box lunch, and the only way to get like really good discounts on box lunch beyond their like 30% sale price is to use like the box lunch cash, which we couldn't use. So there were certain discounts, guys, that we could not use, and it would be things like you couldn't use box lunch money unless the items that you purchased to earn the box lunch money were also for the swap. You couldn't use like credit card discounts. So if you had like a Disney Visa, the idea was you can't use any discounts that's not available to everyone. So you couldn't use like a pass holder discount at the park or anything like that. Did I miss any, Jen?
Yeah, no, same like for like a buy one, get one, all the items have to be for the swap. So if it's like buy two, get one free, all those items have to be for the swap.
I use that.
Yeah, like you couldn't do like the free item is for the swap and you keep like the prepaid items. Hi, Kaylee. Welcome to the chat. Hi, Yadi. Thank you for joining. And Roland to Orlando says she doesn't have access to the character warehouse either. So yeah,
I don't think Nikki or Aubrey. I don't think either of them went to their character warehouse either.
No. Nope. Hey, April. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so everybody did an amazing job. I don't know where you want to go from here, Jen.
Oh, goodness. Well, I would like to invite anybody that's interested in doing the next one. It's going to be towards the end of August to either reach out to me via email. You can find that in any of our videos, or you can reach out to us on Instagram, which is @LifeJoyfullyDone. And just let me know what you think. I will send over like all the rules that we just talked about, and you can decide if it is something that you would like to try. I am limiting it to 10 channels. And yeah, we would love to have some fresh blood for this.
We're old news, is what she's saying.
Basically, we're getting
How are the old?
No. Now, I am going to allow channels to return if there's room, but I am offering it to new folks first, just to let other people give it a try.
So Nikki says she only shopped at the outlet in Staples. Ooh. Staples? What did you get from Staples?
Yeah.
I didn't even think of Disney merchandise.
I saw her receipts that said Staples, and I was like, what?
Wow.
Yeah, wow. Nikki, tell us what you got at Staples.
Yeah, I'm curious to see that one.
I have the receipts. Hold on.
Yeah, no, I don't know if you guys saw it, but I sent a birthday box over to my pal Thomas at Stitches Ohana, and I got a ton of stuff from like Walgreens and just even Hot Topic, like really well discounted, especially like I said, after holidays, you can find lots of great stuff.
So I've recently been on extreme couponing TikTok, and right around the time I was shopping for Jen, they had clearanced out Stitch pajama pants at Walmart, and they were all $1. And if I would have found them in the correct size, it would have been great, but I couldn't find them in anything other than an extra small.
Mm-hmm. Again, and that goes back to thoughtfulness, because if you were really in it just for the challenge, somebody would have said, okay, these might fit her, so I'm going to send it anyway.
Yeah, she found the calendar for me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that calendar was gorgeous. Thomas Kincaid, like that's 12 months of Thomas Kincaid.
Yeah. I'm excited to use it. Well, I am using it. It's in my classroom currently, so it's not here. But
now it's funny April says that because I just saw someone post, I think it was one of the Siskateers posted that they went to Burlington and got 2 pairs of ears for really inexpensive. Like official,
official. I think it was like a peach pear, and it was like the purple pear, the same purple pear that I sent to Salma over at Avery's Adventures. They found in Burlington, and I was just like so jealous because I never find anything that great in my Burlington. But I did find some paintings for Zoel's room recently.
I haven't tried Burlington. That's going to be on my list. I've not tried there yet.
I think these places are all like for Disney merchandise, because I checked Kohl's, I checked TJ Maxx, I checked Ross, I checked Burlington. It's just so hit or miss as to whether they have Disney merchandise and for a reasonable price. Yadi says she gets the calendar every year because it's amazing.
Now, Morgan, do you think? Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, Roland to Orlando said, is she entered to do
I've started my list. No, she's talking about she wants to do the swap of the next
okay.
one. Yeah. No, I've started my list, and you're definitely on the list. No worries. But Morgan, I was going to ask you, are you going to end up like upcycling that calendar? Like I make crafts out of old calendars all the time. Or send it to me and I'll do it.
That's what I was gonna say. Send me the calendar when you're done.
I was thinking of framing the different, depending on how they, depending on like how it looks when I'm done with it. I was thinking of framing the different pictures, and using it as art. But other than that, I'm not really too crafty. Other than that. So we'll see. It also depends on if it makes it in my move, because I know things always get lost. So hopefully it doesn't get lost, but I have a feeling because I have to move all my teaching stuff out, and then I have to move all of my stuff here to Florida. So it just all depends.
So I see the question there. For this one, I think we sent it out like 19 days in advance or something like that. We'll probably do the same, just because I think this time around I'm going to look at the battle breakdowns a few more days before the swap airs, just so that I can make sure that everything's in order and everything like that. But it will probably be around August 2nd or 3rd is when I'll have everybody send out for the next one.
And Julia, you are not late. You are always right on time.
Yeah. You're here. That's what's important.
Yeah, our Burlington had nothing other than Stitch as well. Except they did have like these really cute princess paintings. I almost want to go grab them so everybody can see. Wait, Roland to Orlando says Burlington has ears for $5. Yeah, that would be a great price for $5 ears.
Yeah.
Wait, and Magic Park Pals. So what exactly, has anybody figured out what a Magic Park Pal is? Because I got one in a box and I still have no idea what to do with it.
Looks like
I have my Sully one.
Oh, you do? You have one. So what do you do with it?
I have Figment and Stitch. They were on the blinds in my old apartment. I think they're meant to go on like lanyards or backpacks, or like on the front of your shirt. Like they just like clip, their hands are magnetic and they're supposed to clip to something.
I put mine on my straw. Like I get an extra long straw and I put it on there, and it's super cute. And it's like he's holding my straw for me.
Oh, okay. Well, now I have to break out my little Simba Park Pal.
I don't really know. Right now, he's just chilling in like a corner of my house somewhere, in like a little picture area.
April, those Loki ears. So April's mentioning these. Let me see if I can find a picture of these park ears. These Loki ears. I thought those were some ears that somebody made for like Etsy. Those weren't Etsy ears. Those were Disney Park ears.
Those are Disney Park ears.
I could have sworn like
they are ugly.
I could have sworn. Bye, Candy Mom. Thank you so much for joining us.
I saw them in Magic Kingdom on Friday, and this morning on someone's head in Coronado Springs. They're something.
Oh, can someone find a picture? I haven't seen these.
Let me see if I can find a picture.
So they're like green ears, and then they have Loki's headpiece, but they're like the new form of ears. So like they have the weird stitching on the outside, not like the folded stitching, for lack of a better word.
Okay.
Here, I got a picture.
They're weirdly fluffy looking.
Oh, someone's alarm.
Oh.
Okay, let me see if I can share my screen. I can share my screen. I don't know what share. I don't know how to share my screen.
Do you want me to do it, Donna Claire?
Can you share your screen? Yes, you do it.
I'm an expert at screen sharing.
Oh yeah.
As a teacher.
Do I need to make you solo to share your screen?
I should be sharing. You have to add it.
Oh. Okay.
Ah.
Oh, there we go.
So that's like the base, and then as you scroll.
Oh my goodness.
So I thought, oh my God, those are bark ears. Wow.
They look like a Bug's Life to me.
I really thought that those were some Etsy ears that somebody made, and I was just like, okay, you know, I won't be supporting that shop for those ears.
Those actually look a lot nicer than the ones I've seen in other pictures, but they look a little X-rated, like some X-rated objects.
Those were hideous. And I see Disney have had some ear faux pas from time to time, but I think that one tops the list. Like that would be like one of those that would be a good video to make, like the top 5 worst Disney ears of all time.
If you have them, but why would you buy them?
No, I think that would be like a video where you would just be showing pictures. Oh my god. Yeah, April, everybody wants you to make some Loki ears.
10 out of
Everyone's saying that April's ears are like the best. Jen, I bet you can make some Loki ears. Like you have made some ears. Like I've seen the ears that you've made for the year of the ear swap, and those are some like they're just all very different. Like I'm in the year of the ear swap as well, and like all of my ears are basically going to be mini ears with a bow. Like that's it. That's what I got. Like PB&J. That's all I got.
Yeah. No, I've been trying to make each set that I send a little bit different, like a different style. But I really love the Marie ones I did. I know. And they weren't too difficult once I got it started. And I've had a couple people ask me to do like a tutorial on them. So that might be coming to the channel very soon.
Nice.
Yeah. No, they turned out really cute. They were kind of like almost a shadow box ear, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked how those turned out for sure.
So what was everyone's favorite item that they received in their box?
That's tough. Francis did so good.
I feel like we touched on it a little bit in the beginning, but that was before people started really coming into the chat.
I got mine. I think the Kermit the Frog sweatshirt takes the cake, and I'm happy that was the last item that I opened. I've loved the Muppets for so long, so that was a really good personal touch.
That was nice. What about you, Louisa? Is it the book or not the book?
I mean, part of me wants to be hipster and not say the book, but I would say the book though, especially since it came from eBay, and just the fact like I hadn't even heard of this book before, and just the fact like Jake really took the time to go and find it, and the fact that it's in such like great quality for being like from eBay. So I would say the book, but honestly, just the fact that my entire box was themed, honestly, just seeing just the Hercules pictures on the outside of the box, like this isn't just a box full of stuff for Jake to win a box swap. No, like this is a box for me, and that was really nice. So
yeah. But your whole face changed when you opened that book. Like when you saw that book, you were just like,
oh yeah, I remember editing that clip, and I was just like,
which is always like a great moment when you're like opening a box in a swap and you find that one item. Like, because I mean, the reality is a lot of people send you pins and they send you this and they send you that, and they're great things, and they're things that you love to have and you're very happy for them. But it's always that moment when you open something that you really weren't expecting to see, and you're just like,
hey, I love my pins. I love my pins. If my box had nothing but pins in it, I would be eternally in like pin heaven for it.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would. Nobody's denying that. You show up on hauls with like bags of pins.
I love my pins. I have like a very extensive collection like Francis. Except I took like a few years off, so it's a little behind, but not very far.
So April should start an Etsy shop. We have been saying that for how long now, April? Oh, yeah.
And can I just say, I love that everybody that's watching are having like little conversations with each other. Disney community is just amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh no, the stream is blurry. It looks so clear on our end. I don't know why it's blurry.
Oh, I'm working on it.
So we showed you guys the Loki ears. I'm like so far behind in this chat. Here we go. The Pixar ball ears. That's what Nikki, Disney darling, loved in her box.
Okay. Yep. For our box, I think that for my favorite would be the snack shirt because that is so me. Like, and our whole family, really, any of us could wear that shirt.
And for me, it was the Mando Grogu journal. Like, I mean, that was like, it was an item that had Grogu on it that I haven't seen before. And then for Zoelle, like, believe it or not, it really was the Frozen. She really did love the little Frozen house. She has it because we bought it at the Character Warehouse before. But I'm really glad that you sent it because, like, she's 4 and she destroys everything now. So now I have one that I can like put away in the closet for when she's a little bit older and can really truly appreciate it, and then she'll have it and then she'll be very happy that she has it. So Hi Dan. Welcome. I am like surprised that you're still up. Dan's our friend over in the UK, so it's like well after midnight for him.
Go to bed.
Kaylee says certain people are a little blurry, not everyone. It's probably me.
No, I guarantee it's probably me.
Okay, it comes across as really good quality. Okay, Kaylee's so sweet. Kaylee would tell me that if we all look like blur blobs in the video, she would still tell me that. So, so welcome. Everybody's in the chat. Oh, Dan's on night shift, so he's up until 6 a.m.
Yeah. My favorite item would probably be the chip pin that I got, the chip cereal pin, or the Jungle Cruise pin, because I love those things.
And wasn't one of them like a limited edition pin?
Mm-hmm. They were both limited edition.
Yeah, and Morgan loves her limited edition pins.
I do.
The more limited the edition, the more she loves.
I have all of them, but there are certain ones that are favorites.
No, Kelly, we haven't announced the winner yet. We're stalling. But we are also like trying to share with you guys like the experience of this swap, because it is different from a lot of other swaps, because you know, it's easy to take a $50 budget and buy things and not really think about the price of things, but you really had to spend the money but be wise about what you were spending if you were trying to be competitive but also wanted to send a good quality box. So there were like a lot of like stipulations and parameters.
And everybody did amazing. I was so impressed with everything.
Yeah.
And like we said earlier, like there was not a single duplicate item across the 8 channels.
No. That's still like, I'm still dumbfounded by the fact that you had 8 channels, you know, participating in this swap. I mean, for the online shops, everybody had access to the same things. Everybody had access to like Box Lunch, Shop Disney, all of that stuff. And then you had a few channels who all literally shopped at the Character Warehouse within like a certain period of time of each other. So it's not like, you know, the merchandise had time to really kind of turn around, and still not one person picked up like the same things.
Yeah.
It still blows my mind.
Jake, what was your favorite item? You're very silent.
I'm going to go with she's like, I want to know what I did right.
I do. I
She's
really
like,
do.
tell me, make me feel better. Monday's coming. The children are. I'm gonna go with the rescuers down under pin. But honestly, I think this was one of the first preference lists I gave for a box swap. It wasn't the first one I joined, but one of the first ones I filled out. And I was like, I know that I'm difficult. I like as I'm typing these things, and then she's messaging me like 3 days later. How about these? And I was like, no. How about the? And then, but so anyway, everything in the box honestly felt very personal to me. Like things that I would pick out: ink and animation, and the rescuers, and the bow tie for my school concerts. Like it felt very personal, and yet things that I was totally unexpected, you know, when I think about the things that I might have either bought myself or was kind of like aware was out there. So, but yeah,
you
the
snuck in a
rescue
Disney trip there, you little sneak.
I know it came up at the last minute, you know.
When you posted your Disney World haul,
oh my God,
I got a call and I was like, Morgan was like, did you just see what he bought?
I put the other one back. I had them all in my cart, and I was like, I don't have room in my luggage. I don't know. It's like, I think I only need one of these. I don't even know. So I originally had them all there, but I got a flight ticket to Orlando for $50 round trip. $50, and that's how that trip came up at the last second. Because we were like, are we gonna turn down a $50 trip flight? So anyway, but you know what? I think April suggested I use it for like a little gallery wall thing, and I think I'm into that. So it's gonna find a little, I don't know, home somewhere around here. So I'll have one for the tree, and then I'll have one for the wall. So, but you know what? I'm really okay with a duplicate if it's an item I truly, genuinely like. Like that's
you
the
can
one.
give it away if you really need to. Like it won't hurt my feelings.
I'll say that I found another one. I won't give yours away. I'll give the one I bought away. How's that?
There you go.
That's what people tend to do with duplicates. Like they'll say, "I'm not gonna. I'll keep the one you bought me, and I'll give away the one that I bought myself somewhere else." But no,
I like right as I had already packaged and sealed your box, I saw your video, and I was like, "Really, really?" I was like, "Do I open it and like redo it?"
But it wasn't even like the major thing in the box. Like all the the mug and the bow tie and the pin, and then even the other frame. Like they were all so different. So like it was just one tiny thing in, you know, a heap of them.
I realized
all, so.
I sent you the wrong mug, by the way.
Oh really?
Yeah, I had a different mug I was gonna send you. So well, I'll see if you want it. I'll send you a picture of it, and if you want it, you can have it.
Well, I will not.
I want to see Morgan.
Yeah, show us. But it was so funny because before we even
I don't put anything away, it's actually right here.
Before we even watched Jake's video, Morgan was like, "Ajana Claire, if he bought what I bought, I'm gonna be so mad."
I'm sorry.
It was fun though. That is cute.
That is
but I know you said you didn't like Pixar, and this is like all Toy Story. So I was like,
I don't even really like Toy Story. So find another use for that. I won't. I mean, I think it's actually a cute mug, but
so it was
somebody out there.
I liked it because it said "Made in the '90s."
Yeah, I like. I mean, I would like that too.
90s.
But
he'd be living a lie if he had that mug. So there you go.
Well,
I mean, I was technically made in the 80s, but you know, the 90s were like the you know, the teen.
Isn't your thing like a 90s teen or something like that?
Well, he was born
an 80s kid, an 80s kid and a 90s kid. Yeah, I was born in 80. So I spent, you know, I had a full decade before the 90s.
Yeah, Jake, you're 1 year older than my eldest brother.
Oh, okay.
Born in 81. So.
Yeah. So you got it passed down to you. You got the good inheritance of history passed to you.
That's how I know about Rescue Rangers.
There you go. Good.
So Jen, Kelly says she wants to do one, but she doesn't have any character warehouse or outlets. Good to know Colton. Look,
it's totally available.
There's so many other options other than a character warehouse. There's so many other options. Like Louisa isn't even near any character warehouse or any Disney anything, and there's just so many other options. Like Hot Topic has like Disney like leggings on sale. If you catch like their sales, and even without the like the box lunch money or the Hot Topic cash, if you catch their sales, you can get like really good Disney merch for inexpensive. Inside the stores, like if you go inside of a Hot Topic and you catch them at the right time, they have either buy one get one free on clearance or buy one get two free on clearance.
You can go to
buy one get two free.
Go to www.outlet.com. They do like shopping at the outlets, and it's like I think I paid $10 for like $60 or $70 worth of merchandise plus shipping. So very reasonable fees. And they have like a website. You can actually select the things off of their like a regular website. So that's a really great resource too.
Home Goods, Bed Bath and Beyond too. I get a lot of Disney stuff from there. Not the ones I sent for this swap, but other stuff I've gotten from there. Target's killing it with Disney stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Target does kill it with Disney
The
stuff.
only thing is, like, you can find like cheap stuff at Target that's Disney stuff, but it's not on sale. That's the only thing that I was having such difficulty with. I was like, oh, I can find all this stuff, but it's not on sale.
Like we had found like a set of like figurines at Five Below, and it had like Darkwing Duck and Scrooge McDuck and like a couple other things. But then we were like, oh, this isn't going to work. It's only $5, but that's the price. So you need the percentage. So it wasn't on sale. So it's like, oh, this isn't going to work.
Yeah, because for this, it's all about the percentage saved, not necessarily the least amount spent.
Yeah.
Right.
What's funny though, when this swap started, when you said in the rules like it was, Disney licensed, I took that to just mean Disney parks. So at the start, I was like, I guess Shop Disney's really my only option. And then you were like, no, like, as long as it has like the Disney license. And I was like, oh, thank God.
Well, they had that magical March in the middle or beginning-ish of our swap, and I was stalking that like it was nothing, and I almost got the same exact Loungefly Jake already has. It was this close. It was in my cart.
Yeah, like I finished I did all my shopping for this in March because that's when the Disney stores were closing. Shop Disney had all those deals, and then like people were starting to have like end of winter sales. So I was able to ship Francis's box out so early because I was just like, I
was so grateful because I filmed it during my spring break week, which was 2 weeks before finals week. It was a nice pick me up.
Happy to help.
So Kelly says you can buy outlet stuff online. How did I not know this? There are quite a few personal shoppers who will shop for your item.
I do it if I feel really nice and I know the person. I've done it for Jen. I have a Jen. Have I done outlet stuff for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done it for Jen and a couple other people.
Yeah, and the items itself, like the item cost will be the cost at the warehouse. You just pay a personal shopper fee. So I guess that's a good question, Jen. If you use a personal shopper and you pay the personal shopper fee and the fee isn't factored into the item cost, do you get to use the item cost from the outlet that you pay, or do you have to like prorate it to include some of the shopping fee that you pay?
Well, so see, I thought about that before the live because I knew it would come up. And at this point, I don't think that that's going to be affecting your percentage because like we're not counting shipping, we're not counting tax. Not everybody lives in Orlando or near a Disney store that's open. And yes, there are other options, but it would be nice to be able to also benefit from a character warehouse or something like that. So at this point, the fee that you are charged for, I'm not gonna even worry about that.
So you can use a personal shopper
business.
The personal, yeah. Go ahead, Morgan.
I'm gonna be starting a personal shopping business once I move. So. You guys in the next swap, let me know.
Hey, so Mary Jo, if you're gone, I'm sorry, but if you're watching this on the replay, you can get personal shopping. You can get character warehouse items online because there are some personal shoppers who will shop for you and not mark up the cost of the item, but charge you a separate shopping fee. So what you see as the price at the warehouse is the price that you would pay for the item. So if something is $3.99, $7.99, $10.99, that's the price that you pay for the item plus tax or whatever. And then they charge you separately a fee to actually go to the Character Warehouse, stand online, incur the time and expense. Because if you have been to a Character Warehouse in Orlando, they are worth every penny, because you have to factor in how much is it worth my time on vacation to go stand online for 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever it is, to get into the Character Warehouse.
My parents were here for the last 3 weeks before going back up to Maryland for graduation, and we waited at the Vineland ones for an hour and 45, the international ones for about the same, and then the Vineland ones again. And we always went in the middle of the week, in the middle of the day. And I went to Cast Connections earlier today because one of my cast member friends graciously just let me tag along, and we just walked in. It's beautiful. I'm so happy that I have friends that let me do that, because those outlets are insane, and they were insane before like the queues and all of that type of stuff. It's craziness. You see people like the personal shoppers or the resellers who go in there with wagons and clear it out in seconds. It's insanity.
Yeah. I mean, the last time we went, I had my daughter with me and my son, and my poor kids were like, you basically should have us in foster care because you're a bad mother for making us do this.
The picture of your Disney World haul was insane.
Yeah, that was epic.
Iconic.
But I was going to ask Jake, the place that you used, that website, can someone drop that link in the chat so people can check it out?
For eBay?
No.
What was WDW? I think it's WDW Outlet. At WDWOutlet.com.
And you have to sign up with them.
Right.
And
get approved.
To be a member.
Right.
But it's not like a hard thing. But you do have to have a membership.
But it takes like a couple of weeks. They're a little slow. Like by their own admission, some of they're like, we're slow at this, but it takes a few weeks, and then you're good to go. So
yeah. And there's another one that I use, the Fairy Godmothers. They're on Facebook. I mean, there's a lot of personal shoppers, and I would suggest you just kind of shop around and check out how their pricing works and how their fee structure works, how their shipping works, to see what is best for you. But I have dropped in the chat the WDW outlet, and if it's something that, even if it's something that you don't know if you ever want to use for WDW outlet, you should probably go ahead and get on their list now, so that when you do want to use them, you have access, because it does take a while for them to approve you.
But it's great for other swaps too.
Yes.
Just like if you have a whole bunch lined up and you do a big order, you can save some good money, not just for this swap, but just in general.
And that would be my suggestion, to buy when you can kind of buy in bulk to make the shipping worth it. Because sometimes they'll charge you the shipping whether or not, you're sending 1 item or 10 items. Yeah. And the other thing to be cognizant of is some personal shoppers, up until a certain amount, they have like a flat rate, and then after that they charge a percentage. So you just want to check out to see how the various personal shoppers work. And then Kelly wanted to know if you can shop on eBay. So yes, you can, Kelly, as long as it's an item that's new. Because that was the thing, like they had to be new items.
Yeah.
So,
right, and you also have to be. Sorry, I'm echoing. You also have to be able to show like the retail cost versus what you actually paid.
Yeah.
Whether that's like a screenshot of what you found online, or you actually have the original tags. That's just one of the requirements.
Yeah. Well, if you have your own personal shopper, Kelly, then hey, you definitely can do that.
You can definitely do it, Kelly.
But like for the book, for example, that was from eBay, Jake got it for $9, but then it said on the back cover of the book the retail price was $45. So something like that.
I also got that pin for you from eBay, but that still had the Disney backing on it and the original tags. It was just new old merchandise sold through. You know, eBay's not all used things. You can get a lot of new merch
Yeah.
resold to eBay. So it's a really great resource that I feel like people only think about it as like a glorified garage sale, when in fact you can really get some new, you know, lounge fly bags or tags, all kinds of stuff. The backpack I got also.
If you're looking for a
also came
Stitch
from
Flex,
eBay.
you can get one for the great price of $200+.
Or, well, there's that direction too, right? You got to be smart about it.
So, Francis, you're doing personal shopping right now, currently. Tell us more.
Oh, there she is.
Francis.
I'm having a whole ass conversation with my boyfriend on the other side of the room. What? I'm sorry. What?
Francis, tell us more about your personal shopping that
Oh,
you're offering.
when I'm not lazy and in the parks, I just pick stuff up for people. Jen can attest to this. When I'm around and can buy stuff, I will buy it for people out of the goodness of my heart. And if I'm there, I'll get it. I can't make extra trips. So it's like when I'm around and can do it, I do it. Nothing official, nothing fancy. I don't charge you an arm and a leg. I literally charge you at cost for it. And then I ask you to cover the PayPal fee. That's it.
Oh, that's amazing. Hey, Alex. How are you? Welcome to the chat.
I usually pick up pins. I have like a lot of people that like ask me for pins since that's like what my knowledge is in, and I like know how to get them and like where to get them. But I can do other stuff as long as it's in Disney Springs or resorts, because unfortunately I was supposed to do a second college program in the middle of the Panini last year. I never bought an annual pass, so I can't get into the parks right now.
Gotcha.
You and me both, girl.
My boyfriend has one, and I've tried every dang loophole to try to get myself one, but no guest relations cast member would like to take pity on me, but that's their own discretion, so.
So I better not let mine expire. Ooh.
Yes,
I told you not to.
really hoping
I
that
know.
they,
I'm going to renew them.
I'm really hoping that they start selling them again soon, because I would like to get to the parks again. I was a cast member when I came down here, and then I got accepted to be a CP again, and then the Panini happened, and I didn't think to get an AP because there was a Panini outside, so.
Girl, you are generous. Do you know how much personal shoppers charge?
I am a kind person, but my like caveat is I have to be in the parks and like going to spring. So I try not to make an extra trip, especially now. Okay. I'm not 5 minutes from the parks anymore. I used to live right on the other side of Animal Kingdom. Now I'm near the airport in Orlando.
Ooh.
So I'm like 30 to 40 minutes now. So now it's definitely like, hey, if I'm on property, I have no problem getting it for you, but I'm not going to drive the 30 minutes if I'm not going.
Got it. Okay. That makes sense.
Sense. So mine is like the lazy personal shopper. Like,
even if you're on property though, because like I have been at Springs, and to like get into like the world of Disney, that line could be like 45 minutes. You have to charge people for your time. I have no problem with people charging for their time. Like I feel like everybody should charge for their time.
Most people are generous and like
my clients for my time.
Yeah, most people are generous and like tip me. Like I have someone else similar to Jen that I met through a Maryland pin trading group, and every single time like she gives me $10 more than what I invoice her, and she's like, "This is just cuz," and I was like, "Oh, you're very kind."
Sweet. I'm clearly the capitalist of the group because I'm like, girl, you are underutilizing your skills. And all the people in the chat are like, shut up, Ajana Claire. She said she'll do it for free.
Well, because the caveat is I'm lazy. So, like, I have to be going to the parks. Like, these other personal shoppers are there all the friggin' time. So, like, they're there. But, like, half the time this stuff sells out. So I'm just kind of like, if I'm going, I'll get it. If it's there, I'll get it. If it's not, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fun. All right. So did you have anything else you wanted to cover, Jen? Or are you ready to get into it?
No, I think we can go ahead and reveal the champion.
Does everybody remember their percentage? You want to just share your percentage? How about this? Why don't everybody go around, everybody share their percentage and what they have coming up on their channel. And we will start with you, Morgan.
So, coming up on my channel, I have a welcome summer box swap next Saturday. It's the first box swap I've ever hosted, so I'm really excited about that. I also have, yes, you're in it, Ashana Claire. I also have, what do I have? I also have a pin video, some pin unboxings, and some other hauls coming out. I need to get my life together and figure that out, what it all is, but it's coming. And are we doing the percentage that like I saved or the box I got?
The percentage you saved.
Okay, so my percentage was 72, I believe.
All right, Jake, you're up.
Coming up on my channel, some of the usual stuff, some subscription boxes coming in finally, Mickey Loot, and some box swaps this summer, including hosting my first vintage swap, where it's all going to be about the eBay and the used and old items. So I'm super excited for that. And my percentage was one more percentage than Morgan's, and that was 72.
I said 72.
No, you said 71. Oh, no, I'm 71. You're 72. Sorry. Whatever it is, I lost. So
Jen, we're
it's
gonna
fine.
come back to you. Okay, Francis.
So the bargain battle box swap was actually the last video I had edited for my channel because in my defense, a lot of stuff has been happening the past couple weeks. But things I have filmed that need to be edited are a pin unboxing with Jen, an Amazon fashion try-on haul, which is like the first I've ever done on my channel, some Cast Connections hauls, some Magic Mail videos, and then I sent the done 79% and Louisa sent me 78%, I think. They were one number off. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, so my percentage, I'll say that first, was 77, and then yours was 78, Francis. I have OCD, so as I was watching each video, I was like writing down the percentages, so I have like how everybody did after watching all the videos because I'm just OCD and competitive. But anyways, for me on Tuesday, I upload Tuesdays and Saturdays. On Tuesday, I'm gonna have my Mickey Loot unboxing of Toy Story limited release box. And then also, I don't quite know what's going on with my life and what's going on. I don't really know what's going on in my life past July, but I kind of feel like it is time to get ready to leave my parents' house. There might be time to move. So I'm going to start doing a huge decluttering and going through all my Disney collections and stuff like that. So be on the lookout, particularly this summer. On my Instagram, instead of putting stuff on eBay, I may just be doing Instagram sales. So I'll be doing that. And way to take my spotlight.
No, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm a Leo. I'm just super dramatic. But anyway, and then I also have a few more swaps this summer. But yeah, that's what's coming up. And I was Team 77, and I was honestly shocked that Francis and I were only 1% apart. It was really, I was like, whoa. It was really exciting.
77%, considering you were not at a Character Warehouse or Cast Connections or any of those, like a Disney outlet or anything like that, is amazing.
Can I be honest? I don't know if anyone else, like what anyone else's approach was, but when I went in, I was like, okay, Jen beat Connor with a percentage of 74. So I was like, as long as I get above 74, I'm okay with myself. So that's kind of what I was aiming for. So I don't know if anyone went in with that tactic, but I don't know.
All right, we're going to save our hostess with the mostest for last. So Nikki at the Disney Darling, she has some swaps coming up, some travel vlogs and hauls, and her percentage was 69%. And hello, Elisa. Aloha. Mahalo for joining our stream. And then on our channel, I have coming up I still have park vlogs that I am so behind on that I need to get out. So we will be showing our Disney park vlogs. And I have Morgan's summer swap coming up next Saturday. I'm doing the Singer Family Adventure Star Wars pin tag tomorrow, apparently, that I thought was on Tuesday. So I'll be editing that video after this. And then we have April. Remind me of the date. Did we decide Wednesday or Christina, Wednesday or Friday? But we actually have a kid swap coming up on our channels, and it's going to be, there are a lot of channels. It's my channel, Thrifty Nerdy Mom, Read Praise Disney, Carolyn and Quinn, Avery's Adventures. There are a lot of channels. Magic for Four, I think, is in it. Who else? The Wonderful World of Walter. There are a lot of channels, and we do a lot of swaps as adults, but our kids don't get to participate in any of that. So this is a swap where we have only done the kids. So these are the kids opening boxes that were curated just for them, and it's going to be so exciting. They're so cute. We're calling it the Disney Star Swap. It was just a Disney Kid Swap, but if you've seen any of these channels, these little bitties are just personalities. Like, they blow us out of the water as the parents. Rushing to Disney is another channel that's in it, and it's Wednesday. So it's this Wednesday. You guys stay tuned for that. I know it's the kids opening boxes, but if you've seen my channel, you know my daughter is so dramatic, and this will be nothing less than her normal shenanigans. And I'm going to leave it with our hostess.
I'm losing sunlight here.
Finish for Avery's Adventures, and well, Nikki shared hers, so it's just Avery's Adventures.
Yes, and I'm sorry, I'm losing sunlight here, but the connection in the basement is not great for doing live streams. So anyway, I honestly don't remember what my percentage was. I think it was 74, but I'm not positive about that.
I'll get it.
Yeah,
I don't think I even said mine. Mine was, I don't want to say mine. I'll let Jen tell it.
Okay, so Louisa, I don't know if you got your paper there, but I think I was 74.
I got it. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
We're 66%.
So I didn't do as well as I thought I did. But anyway, as far as things coming up, we have a Disney Best Friends swap that comes out on June 8th. That is National Best Friends Day, I think. And there are several channels involved with that one. I would do terrible trying to list them, so I won't even try. We also have many park vlogs that need to be done from our trip with Alyssa for her 16th birthday surprise. Yeah, of course I've got to make the DIY for my Marie ears that I had made for this last year of the ear swap. And of course, Year of the Ear is coming up for June as well. And that's about it.
So do you want to announce the winner?
Oh, sure. So Ajana Claire forgot to tell you her percentage, which was 85%, and she is our winner.
It's okay. The champ is here. I told you guys all along I was going to win this. I knew I was going to win this. Morgan sent me a message last night, and she was like, "You're very confident, are you?"
I hadn't watched anyone's video yet, but I knew you beat me, and that's all I knew. And I knew you beat the person who sent me my box, so I was like, oh, well.
I will say, like, 90% of I got a couple of things from Shop Disney, but 90% of the things I got from the Character Warehouse. And it was really, I think what really like kind of kicked my percentage were those two 99-cent items that I got, where the original price was like $19.99 and $24.99.
See, that's why I thought I had it in the bag, because that Stitch headband and that Stitch hat were like $1.99 each. And I was like, I got this. I was like, I got this. And then I heard your percentage and I was like, son of a gun.
Oh, goodness. April. Thank you,
Yeah.
Kaylee.
So, Jean and Claire, I'm going to be making you a certificate to go along with your championship, as well as sending you over the gift card, so you can frame that.
Dan, I'm gonna need you to stop throwing shade in our chat, okay?
You are terrible at Walt Disney World trivia.
I was terrible at Walt Disney World trivia. And I was terrible at it, and I look good doing it. So we're good. Thanks, Alex.
Yeah.
Julia, you're still here. Thank you for still being here.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you
again,
for
anybody that's looking to try their hand at the swap, do reach out to me on Instagram or email, wherever, and we'll see about getting you on the list.
This was an amazing swap, Jen. This was so much fun. It was so much fun. It was like completely outside of the box, and I absolutely loved it. And I love that everybody who participated in this swap were really thoughtful in their boxes, because we've all been in swaps where you've just gotten a box of stuff. That was it. And that was a box without like the extra challenges that we had with, you know, what discounts applied and what discounts didn't apply, and what you could spend and what you couldn't spend. So this was just an amazing experience, and I'm very, very happy to have been a part of it.
And I just have to say, like, our Instagram chats were so fun. The banter back and forth.
Yes, that was it. Like, this was a very lively chat. Like, I don't know if you guys have other like swap chats, but sometimes the swap chats are like, here's your person, and then you don't have like any kind of interaction in the chat until like it's time to like watch everybody's videos, and everybody's like, I watch everybody's videos and I'm done. Like, this was like a lot of like, I'm gonna win, I got this on lock. Especially between Jake and I.
I already knew that I lost very early on because Morgan had a higher percentage than me, but then my goal was then to just keep you like level for a little while. Like, that was my only like goal at that point.
But I will say, like, people, like, for the most part, everybody was above 50%. Like, it wasn't like anybody came in at like my discount was like 35%. So given everyone's challenges and the things that they had to go through to get what they needed, everyone had a fairly high percentage discount. Yeah, which was amazing.
Yeah, and Francis, what did you think as far as it being your first swap? Like, what were your thoughts?
So I watched, like, Jen, you do a lot of swaps. I think I've started following you, the rest of you all, like after, or like as we joined the group. So I think Jen is the one I followed the longest. And I mean, I liked the chat. I knew you guys better than I knew anyone else, so I found it easier to like shop for you all. So I was lucky that I got you all, because I'd been watching your videos probably since June or July of last year, since you started your channel, and you reached out to me wherever we found each other. I think it was Facebook.
Yeah. Well, it might have been the Maryland Pen Trading Group. Yeah,
I think that sounds right. But I feel like that put me at a slight disadvantage, because like I already knew like, oh, Stitch loved Alyssa loved Stitch. You know, Alex is a big Marvel fan. You guys all love snacks, and you like Christmas. You're a big Wally fan. So shopping for y'all was just really easy, because it was like, let's find you guys stuff that you liked and then see if I can get a discount on it as well. So I thought it was like a really good introduction to a box swap, but sounds like you all have all had your pain points before.
Oh yeah. And Nikki had.
Aww. You're welcome, Nikki.
So that's all we had, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you want to participate, when is the next challenge coming up?
Right now, I think I'm looking at August 23rd. I haven't locked in the date, but again, I'll have everybody ship it out quite a bit ahead of time, just because you never know with the postal system, and things can get lost for a week or more sometimes. And I just want to make sure everybody gets their box in enough time to film and to get me the bargain breakdown sheet and all that stuff. So, yeah.
When is the sign-up deadline?
Oh, the deadline. I will say this coming Friday. So
Like the 28th?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
and
guys
then,
heard it. If you don't sign up by the 28th, you're gonna see us again.
Not
So
me.
is there anybody here who would
Morgan's
not do
not
it again,
me.
or who's gonna
I'm
do it
moving.
again?
I'll be in the midst of moving. So
Morgan's out. I'm in. Who else is in? No one else is in.
I'll do it again, yeah.
If you needed somebody
Yeah, if
else
you
to
need
fill it
people,
in,
yeah.
I will. You certainly reach out, and I'll definitely do it. But I don't want to take away from other people's experience.
Okay.
Perfect.
So basically, we're all in. If you don't fill with new people,
10 slots. Yeah.
You will. I feel like you will.
I think you will. I think you will. This was a really, really fun swap.
Yeah. So far on my list, I have 4. So.
well, you might have gotten some new ones from the chat today.
Yeah.
I'll check my Instagram and email after this.
Check your DMs.
I'm not technically savvy to like check that at the same time. I just can't.
All right, bye guys. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you for hosting, Donna Claire.
No worries.